Welcome to Third Party. Third Party with Jaiga, Nikki and Ro'dey. Welcome.
Let's talk vacations in relationships.
All right. So that's the title today. Vacation in relationships. So picture it. You.
And how is she named? Or how we name?
How we name in a relationship. Say, let me say only together 5 years.
Nah, that's so long.
Long? 2?
Two now.
2. 2 years.
2 years. 2
We
years.
talking good, eh?
Yeah.
A good solid 2.
Then only decide, you know what? This we need a break. This is not working. So only go on only separate ways.
Only about 5 months.
Or summer.
Now let me say, no, it should be 9 months. You know?
Yeah, of course. That's a whole different
Actually,
one.
no, it should be 11 months.
Not so long.
You know why I say 11 months? It give her a chance to meet a man in 2 months and then make her try.
Oh, no.
We only going
No, I don't know where he going.
No, you see, if in 11
Say
months,
like
she
you break
meets
up
somebody.
6 months, right?
6 months too short. 11
6
good.
months. 6 months. Because you see, when you break up that long, it could be like you're starting over. But you break up a little 6 months, and then all you do all your thing, and then all you get back together.
And when they get back together, she's 6 weeks pregnant.
So they get back together now. Do you talk about what happened in your vacation?
On your vacation, do you bring it up? Is it?
Why are you
You know?
looking so confused, Rudy?
Oh,
You and your girl together, all you break up. She do thing, he do thing, all you get back together.
6 months
do you
later.
talk about what all you did in
the
that
past 6
breakup?
months.
If she come back
No,
pregnant.
she's not pregnant.
I just show you.
I got
I just show you pregnant.
Pregnancy is very important,
Not to make it spicy. After you all get back together, she come and she tell
It
you.
is not
8
that.
weeks. Now it will sound so much nicer, Nikki, when you come back now and let get back together and thing and swing again.
That's a whole different topic.
She
That
whole, yeah.
is,
That is how
that
that
is
was
if
her,
you would
you're
take back your
confusing
woman
me.
pregnant. We did that already, Jaiga. Focus. Yes.
Jeez.
Would you mind our next one, child? Yes.
Can't remember.
Sorry, guys.
Just like them kind of topics.
Let's start
So they broke
over.
up for 6 months.
You break up
and get back together.
and you
we
get
got
back.
together.
Do you
Would
talk
we
about that?
discuss what went on for the past
Yeah.
6
Yeah.
months?
Will
you break up?
Would you discuss traveling away and eating
Why are you
callaloo
working with
and macaroni
them?
pie on Caribbean
Why
Airlines?
they so slow this morning?
Is all the confusing me? I trying to gather the
Jaiga.
information. So
All right,
I
that's
can
how you
make a-
apologize. Let's keep it simple. You boss up for 6 months, you get back
What
together.
road? It's not that
Cool
difficult.
it, nah.
Remember you and Fatima?
Yeah, it's Fatima.
You know, what school you went to? That's why I want to know.
Not Fatima.
What school you went to?
No, Fatima have good people.
Not
He's
him,
even-
remember
Stay on college?
Yeah, same.
So,
I remember they still, you forget Nikki, the disclaimer is out, you know. They still is calling and send email and think the ask tweets there. They please stop and
Please.
tell them forget.
Stop at this. They send a
Do not-
pre-protocol letter, you know.
do
They
not
want you to advertise where
to
you went.
advertise.
I tell you, if
you
it
and
ain't coming from Father Gregory mouth, I don't want to hear nobody
It's
else.
not him out, it's the email he
You know what
sent.
you do? You know what you do, Nikki? You surprise him, Adi.
Father
When's your
Gregory
birthday
just
again?
coming. Don't worry.
For your birthday,
November.
after we need to bring in Father Gregory.
Father Gregory.
Let him come here for Father Gregory to wink and shaky glasses and
Bring him in, bring him in.
So let me start again. All in a relationship, you break up, and then all you get back together. Do you talk about what happened in the breakup? Why is that so difficult to
I
understand?
know, I
Rudy?
wouldn't talk about it.
You
Why?
wouldn't.
So if she
What?
asks,
If she asks what? If she asks me what went
if she
on,
so
open your
what's
phone
going on
and
with,
see
what's
two
going on with you
pictures.
and Natasha now?
And see two pictures,
good.
you and Natasha.
You and
we was
Natasha
good.
good.
We was good for the 6 months.
You and Natasha
But
was
me
good.
Me and you, darling, we are back together now.
Yeah, so
Typical man.
so I went to the mall today. So why Natasha watching me up and down? So you and she still in thing or?
No, we ain't nothing. We was in thing for the past 6 months. But we not in nothing now.
So you would say if you was in a relationship, you
Of
would
course, I
talk.
would say I wasn't with you.
Wow.
I don't like your tone, eh?
Yeah, you
But
sound
I was
sound
When
like.
you're talking down.
But I wasn't with you. I
the
wasn't
6
with
months.
you for the 6 months.
So you should not have justified waiting
No,
6
for
months. First time I ever see you stand up like a man since you've been with me. So
All
for
kind of
that
thing with
alone,
you,
I
all
give you,
kind of
yeah.
thing with you, all kind of
First
thing
time I
with
ever see you
And
stand
look,
like
this
a
one,
man.
clapping with
You
your burn
stand-
corn beef,
you
eh?
The
stand like a
Viagra.
man.
Clap with your bun, go on,
The
beef.
Viagra finally set.
How
You
about
stand up
Caribbean
like
airline
a
teach you to make
You stand
callaloo,
up
eh?
like a man.
You don't punk
For
my
the
callaloo. I
first
can make
time in
callaloo.
life,
drink.
Roddy. Rodam.
Why you stand up? How I get in your
No,
thing?
but how I know standing
How
up?
my
I have
callaloo
always-
reach in your
I have always
bacchanal?
been standing up. I have always been standing up
The
on my 2
roadie,
feet.
hey, the roadie of 4 months ago would have been, well, Jaiga, well, if she asks me, I'll just have to tell her what this happened.
If
the
she-
past 6 months, because at the end of the day, I want the relationship to be good and we, and, you know, as
But
Nikki
what
say,
if she
you have to be on the
asks
wee
me, I
road.
would tell her. If she asks me, I ain't telling she not.
That is not what you know say, brother. You
That's
know
not what
say
you
just
know
now, what? Why do you need 6? Why do you need 6? That was the attitude
What
I
say?
like.
If
I
it
like
she-
that
If
attitude.
she asks me, If she
Still.
asks
Why
me,
you going back down that road now?
Yeah,
Boy,
yeah,
you
yeah,
stuck
yeah.
to that.
Jaiga losing
Oh, you
faith
losing,
in you.
you was going
You
good.
little
boy.
shaky,
I'm
Ro'dey.
losing the boat all. You tell me, no. I could reel back in. I'll reel back in a little bit.
All right, let me start. Hold on. Rock cutty music. Then.
Wow,
Let me
this
start over.
real is
Reel
a
back in,
rough
you want to reel back in a
one.
little
Let
bit.
me start it over, right?
Because like I
I'm not
lost in the boat
starting
all.
over.
Roddy,
I know marriage just make you lose brain cells.
I am
you
not
with somebody
starting over.
for 2 years. All your
Jaiga,
bust up.
you don't need to explain it again, you know.
I just want to know your
You don't need
stance.
to
I want to know your
explain
stance.
Uh-huh.
Are you saying what happened in the 6 months? Is it important to you or no?
I am not going to. If we get back together, I don't want to come in and say, hey, well, you know, I was with this one and I was with that one. But if you ask me, I will tell you.
Okay.
I will tell you, yes, I was with your friend from down the road. Yeah, me and she used to go movie and things together and go on.
That's all they do. When
We used to go on
movie.
the tree by in Shagaramas, you know, all our little vibes. But if you ain't ask me, I ain't telling you nothing.
Alright.
What's so hard to understand?
Okay, bro.
Gosh, boy, gosh.
Me know how I feel about that, no?
You ain't saying nothing. Even if they ask, you ain't saying nothing.
Me think
And that's a real man, eh? Real man. I'm a real man.
Jaiga man.
I not saying nothing.
I'm Jaiga man.
at the end of the day, why doing the last 6 months is my business, whether the business that is yours.
But if she asks you,
well, you can ask me my business. My business is what going on from today moving
yeah,
forward.
I telling you.
We business
I
is from
telling you.
today when we decide we back together.
We back
from
together.
now till going down.
Nah.
Don't ask me yesterday. Yesterday is not your business. We wasn't together yesterday. So don't ask me about yesterday. Ask me about today right now. When
You're
you're watching
something
me,
like Jack Warner.
When it-
Yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
when you stand up in front of me and you're saying, baby, so are we going to work on this and work on us and move forward? And I watch you with the butterfly eyes and say, yes.
And the
honey.
Jack Warner
And
response.
I think I've missed you. I have missed you. And it feels so good that we're back in each other's lives. You understand? So
yesterday,
what we doing later?
Today and tomorrow. It's
Depending on
tomorrow.
the time of the day of the conversation, if we're having this conversation like we always
That's
in the
something
morning.
like fear. That's something like fear.
Like 2, 3 in the morning.
That's something
I
like fear.
studying. So babe, we're going to North Coast, right? In a little while. Like, take a little sleep and we'll go up on the beach about 7. That's what we talking about. Don't ask me so last week Saturday when I'd see her and movie town with Nicole what I was. That ain't your business. That was last week Saturday.
I telling you.
We asked me what
I
I
telling
Don't
you.
ask me about
I
that.
telling you.
I'm not saying.
That could be very tricky, but from experience, my ex-husband and I, well, he's my ex now, took a break for 6 months, and I said I wasn't coming back in the relationship, but in fact I went to America. And he asked me to marry him. I did marry him, but it did not last very long. It only lasted 5 years because he couldn't deal with the unknown, what happened with that 6 months
See?
break.
You see?
And I didn't care. Most of the time, it's the men that carry the feelings. Most of the time, women don't care. As long as it's done, it's done. But they don't give up.
I like you.
Yeah, you shouldn't talk about it because that will only create problems if one decides that they want to get together and move forward. So we're supposed to leave in the past.
Where
In the
she
past.
is?
All right,
Oh, she's sounding like she in the airport going back to America. So.
Yes, that's what
Wherever
she's
Nicole is right now, she pumping.
Nicola, you go, girl.
She pumping. Wherever she is, she
And
pumping.
obviously, she made a very good point. She said her husband couldn't deal with the unknown.
Die Jaiga.
What?
So it's a big thing in relationships.
The unknown?
Yeah.
Nah, daddy. Me care.
Shannon
Daddy, I
said-
learned early in life. Don't ever study it, daddy. That's where it's mash up. It's eat at your core. Don't
Yeah,
take
but
it
you
on.
wouldn't ask. You wouldn't ask, huh?
You and I.
You
Shannon
would ask
says, we broke up for 2 months, and during the 2 months, he texted me and tell me, so by the time we got back together, she knew everything. Well, he was real tight, boy.
Wow.
Trisha says, my view is, don't say a damn thing.
Not too sure.
Lyndon, good morning. I'm looking for someone to run the burger cart for me. What?
Wrong place, honey.
If anyone know who's willing and able to do it, or even if anyone you want to do it, let me know. I don't want to run a burger cart, you know,
No,
Lyndon.
I looking for a little cat to buy over. Who's
I'm
that?
currently unavailable to be by the cart, so it's currently closed. So please let me know if anybody want to run a burger cart.
Hey,
I
whoever-
feel he's sending wrong text.
Whoever is that burger cat person link, man, I'm looking for a little cat to buy
Lyndon,
over.
what's going on with
What
you?
is that, Lyndon? Like Lyndon in Houston?
Lyndon,
Link, man. I'm looking for a little second cat.
Lyndon, looking for somebody to run the burger cart.
I have a little spot to park cat right now, boy.
Joey
Go
says-
go and do a thing.
We need to talk about what happened. 1, did you have unsafe sex, and with how much?
Thank you.
And when you available to go and take a AIDS test? 2, Did you give them access to your finances? Are you in financial problem? 3.
Wow.
Do you still have keys for your house?
Wow.
I like it. I like
4.
it.
Are you pregnant? When last you took a pregnancy test?
Wow. Wow.
5. Joey is to stay by yourself.
Wow. Wow. Amazing.
Me?
You see that typical man. Your man is study. You know man studying most of all in that breakup in that time. All man and man.
All man is
could love
study.
like dog with one thing alone man
One
studying.
thing.
That is, I wonder we do she.
What you doing?
I wonder we do because all of a sudden when I was together she was grumpy and for the past 6 months she was real
smiling.
bubbly.
Now all you back up together. The man put the woman in a good mood.
You understand? Because at the end of the day, you might be the right person for reason being, compatibility is a strange thing. People compatible in such a strange way where you might have qualities that she genuinely love. You understand? You're a provider. She knows you're accountable. She could count on you. But just in a moment, she felt so comfortable with that other individual because maybe he said things that you wasn't saying. He might a compliment or two. He might say the right thing because he not as harsh as you. You understand? There's some men who's just man. You understand about the manly things now? We about, all right, we get the job done. I'm a man. Then it's the men who kind of, yeah, well, he's a man. That's some of them like that.
Who is that?
That's something like that. Then you went, man, and them, forget them is kind of so already because when them see the
Look at man next year.
Exactly. Please of that. At 4 o'clock the day before, and he have to bring that bowl to work. I see the other day.
And bring it back.
I see the other day
Don't leave that
I
bowl.
see the man the other day in the kitchen telling Paul, eat all now, boy. He can't carry home that bowl with no free remainders. Take your buff. Where she go? My belly wet full because they got a light in the station. And the break thing. It's a different type of man, really. You understand what I'm saying? So, my point is, you might be compatible with that individual. So, in that moment that she experimented, because you have to say women experiment. There's some girls, when you see them real put together. They form a.
Why you say experiment?
It's experimenting because, for instance, you
So,
might
because when only do experiment.
no, let me finish now.
Alright,
Women
let's
experiment. They like to take chances. You might be with what they call a safe guy for all your life. You know, there are women who date safe men.
Oh yeah, and then a bad boy.
You know,
Go with that
safe
little
men,
bad boy.
safe men who go to work every day.
Ro'dey.
They have kept all their pay slips in the first.
Ro'dey's a
I
safe
am
man.
not a safe guy, eh?
Yeah,
You understand?
Nice guy.
You know the
Don't
ones who
try to
keep
fool
the
nobody
pay
out,
slip
you
from the first time they work since they were 16
Yeah,
years old.
yeah,
They
yeah.
still have the pay slip. Who just go and visit the grandmother all the
Ro'dey, you're a nice
time.
guy.
You understand? That's the nice guys.
he's a safe man.
Then girls might bounce up. Them unsafe guys, the one who will walk up and work and go and check it and pull up by a job site and come by the car and tell the boss man, morning there, boss man. Beverly inside her. I mean, Beverly come out, you feel a little shame, but he good looking, he dashingly black and strong, and he walk up there, he tell her, slap and pa! I'm baby, you looking real nice today. Hey, I get excited because your safe dude will normally come, pull up outside, and come, hello, good evening, it's Beverly. And where's your safe guy? See, there's have girls, and you say she will be adventurous.
So
for a
wait,
little
your
6
point
months.
is
I don't think
that,
that's a safe guy,
that
see,
every
that's just
so
a
often
that's just a
we like to
gentleman.
experiment with bad boys.
That is correct. Women just like the thrill.
And then we realize, no, I need to go back with the good boy.
Exactly.
Because,
Nah, a safe
Nice.
guy is a guy who just hook,
What?
There's a difference. Who you describing as a gentleman?
Yeah.
Right? Because me slapping no woman in she boomsy in public.
You're not adventurous then.
It's not being, it's about being a gentleman, Jaiga.
It's
It's
not
not about
being
being
a gentleman.
a safe guy is a guy and know for sure he hook. He hook and he ain't going to do nothing
That's where they
at
get
all.
very trick.
Yeah,
That's
there's
the
no,
fellas
and
that
woman
look
does
safe.
always know when you're hooking,
Brother,
and when you're
you
safe,
see like them so? You see like we boy right here so? Every day going in like that. Never can tell, right? Because here what going on. He's safe at night with everybody. Because here what is going. Them fellas like them saying what has happened. Girls just call them all over. You're busy now. You could just run away with me and I need to go and do something. I need to go and pay a bill. That's why they started because they're so willing to help everybody. He carrying Sandra to pay a bill on a Tuesday and the next one want to go Pennywise on a Tuesday. When they catch himself with about 3-4 girls, he alone have it. And you know what she's saying? He's a nice guy. He's so safe. If it's one thing you know with the bad boys and them, you know they're bad from
They're
up
bad.
front. Say no way again. You see them saying never no way again. There's them so who just have people under the house bury and thing. And if I want serial killer, there's always be the nice.
And they say, we never suspected he was here for years. And we never suspected a thing.
It's them so.
Neighbor
Ro'dey.
says, I will
That's
Ro'dey
psychopath.
only if they ask. Because not everyone could handle the truth. He might be studying if she do that thing. me lying.
And if you ask me, I'm telling you the truth. If you ask me, I'm telling you the truth that me and you wasn't in nothing for them past 6 months. But if you ask me, I would tell you. Because we wasn't together.
I think the safest way to deal with that situation is to say nothing. Hold us still.
Nah.
Well, many are saying, but Spice saying, what man, the 6 months we are apart have nothing to do with you.
Nothing. I don't believe I should even bring it up. It would just cause unnecessary grief, Daddy.
And
if you're really looking to rebuild, if you're looking to rebuild a relationship, Daddy, on that love that all you shared once upon a time, forget what happened in the past.
So if she asks you,
she should not ask.
Yeah, but if she asks you, woman is always asking her, Jaiga. Number one, I don't know for a fact that if I ask her what went on for the past 6 months, she ain't going to tell me the whole story. She going to butter it up.
So all your man know that a woman, you're saying woman being honest.
You would tell me the truth, but you might give me 70% of
yeah, we can't tell you everything.
Yeah, they wouldn't tell you everything.
You can't tell you my head on the head, boy.
I'm telling you everything. You ask me, I'm telling you everything. Everything. You want to know my position? I'm telling you.
Nah,
Ro'dey.
And you want to ask me? You want to know?
Well, that's it, sir. You have to know your partner. But Ro'dey, you have to know your partner. You must know if it will cause.
I must be able to tell the truth in my relationship in order for it to work. Because God forbid.
So you don't believe that some
5 years down the road, 5 months down the road,
left unsaid?
Not in a relationship.
Everything in a relationship needs to be said.
Once you ask me.
Wow.
I'm not going to say, hey, yeah, this happened, that happened. Once you ask me, you want to know. You want to please your heart. You want to please your soul.
So you don't butt up for nobody.
I'm going and tell you. Then you go know not to ask me nothing next time.
You had a lot of Caucasian books in school. You have a lot of white blood cells flowing through you. Because I tell you, typical black man.
Because I tell the truth.
That is not telling the truth. That's being mad. You're mad, man.
Nah.
I guess it's because you dated from the mixed race. Those pretty Douglas girls that you're accustomed going on with, they will accept things like that.
Excuse me.
Let me carry you by Rhonda and them up on the hill now. And tell Rhonda tell Rhonda the truth.
I date a girl from St. Bob's already.
She go boss you.
What? That really what she never do. Nah.
Friday says it's none of a damn business.
Hey, oh God. Ollie, we have things to do, boy. Let me get focused now.
I gotta stop living in fear of the black woman.
But
stop living in fear of the black woman.
Ro'dey, men cannot handle the truth.
I agree.
A lot of men, if women get away from a relationship and come back, most women know they can't tell their man what happened.
And woman could handle the truth.
Right?
Huh?
Because
A real woman could handle the truth, boy, if she love you.
You see, most women prefer the truth.
A real woman could handle the truth.
Most women prefer the truth. Let me know. Rather than...
Yeah, and give them the opportunity to decide. That's what you should do. Because and the mistake you'll make is when I get... Because most of the time there's no, from beforehand. From the time a girl come to you and be like, so here this now, this Sherry girl that you tell me about that was messaging you. It's only once she messaged you, right? And then you tell me it's only once. You see when you get that tone and that introduction to the conversation, at that point in time, my advice is to just run. Because 9 out of 10 times, she done talk to Sherry, and she and Sherry had a reasoning, and Sherry done touch it. Who? Ready? What the last night you were like with So my advice, my brother, throw up your hand. From the time the conversation starts, so brother, throw up your hand and concede. Say, all right, my girl. And throw yourself in.
Joey says, nah, Jaiga, I ain't agree with you because if she have a particular type of session, the truth. All right, he's saying he want to know the truth.
Me, I would want to know certain things, and then there are certain things that I wouldn't ask.
Cassie says, from my point of view, I wouldn't volunteer any info because what happened in that 6 months is not his business. But I agree with Ro'dey. If he asks, I will tell, and I honestly would answer.
All right, let's know how deep you want to go with your questions. You have to know.
All about... Hey, we jump back in there. We're talking about relationships, yeah?
Yeah.
If you're in a relationship, a steady relationship for approximately 2 years, and you had a little, as we say, a break.
A little break.
Time off.
And many couples go through that. Take a little, they're done.
Some people do it for years, you know, Nikki.
Yeah.
You might be
What
estranged
about
for somebody
people
for
who
years.
married, divorced, and then get back married again?
I know about that one.
Yeah, I have
who does do that?
I have a friend who did that.
Wow.
Errol Fabian did that.
Serious?
Yes. Errol divorced his wife and she went away and they got back together and married again.
Wow.
So that even more technical.
How that does even work? How that does work?
So,
Well, sometimes, people mature.
let me ask
You
this
might
though.
have been a little immature.
In a case like that, right, if alimony was paid throughout the breakup, I'm just saying.
You want back your money,
Am I supposed to-
That's the first thing Jaiga think about.
No,
First
no,
thing
no.
you
It's
think
a
about.
serious question though. If we broke up and in
It's
the
about the love. It's about
love, so in the 4 years we were broken up, right? I had to spend how much ever per month. And we get back together and we think back in swing now. Am I allowed to be like, hey, you remember the money I sent you 4 years ago, then we back together? Could I get a rebate? How does that work?
Yeah,
Or that money just up in smoke poof, and gone?
But what about the money for 2 weddings?
Well, me paying for the second one, innit?
Who paid for the second
the
one?
second one, if you real
Hey,
quiet.
well,
Don't get tired.
I
When you're
don't-
marrying the same person,
Right.
House.
it just be real quiet.
I don't even inviting friend. You're just telling them, oh, let me married again. Right? What do you mean? yeah, we tap the thing.
Yeah,
and
just
it-
give she back the ring.
You
Yeah, that's
lying.
it, get you back
Even
here.
I know big hoorah and cater food and have tablecloth and centerpiece and thing to go home and cake. No, all of that and hire DJ and then do bar and then buffet and no.
And then on top of that, you pay a 4 years alimony already.
No, sir. Hello. Lost that one. So we talking, do you think you should discuss what happened in the break? I said absolutely not. Ro'dey said if asked, he's spilling all the beans.
Every time.
Nikki has yet to give her take on it. We didn't really get a take on Nikki as to how she's going to deal with the situation.
Mine is very simple. I was just home for the last 6 months, just
Thinking and
waiting
grieving.
for you to come back to
Hey,
me.
you had a real dog in you, you know. No
Real-
wonder you love
hey.
dogs, you know. You really should have been a dog, you know. I telling you, you know.
I ain't saying nothing.
Even if I ask you.
Most men cannot handle the truth. You really want to ask me, Jake?
I do argue with that, I know.
Jake, ask me.
Ask you what?
We get back together.
Get back together.
So, Nikki,
Yes, honey.
so you're seeing David?
Who, David?
Who?
Red man, David?
Yeah, man, David.
Oh, is that red, man?
Red man, David.
Lord.
Now we just friends, baby.
Don't ask nothing.
So, I passed by a couple nights and I see Car
But
there
I
too.
love you.
I see Car there like 4 or 5 in the morning. He used to stay over.
No. We have a little parking problem on Mount Coco. They was digging down by him, and he asked me to do a little parking in the night.
Oh my God.
But it's true. You know where was and them digging in front.
Yeah,
He
but-
couldn't come out and drive in the
So
driveway.
he don't live at Rima again.
No, he moved down in the west.
Yeah, but I had passed and see him washing on the yard in the boxers. What you doing there?
Well, he have to take. Well, you see, Watson was digging. He have no water home by him. So while he park, he asked me to take a little wash can. Then he had to take a bath.
Any boxers?
Well, yeah, it's not like he have clothes by me. It's not like he living by me, honey.
Wow. Look, Jerry started a call. What's going on here? Hey, on you, hold me back. Hold me back.
Yeah, Jerry, they David. Keep it here, I know.
Oh, God, my belly.
But man,
Unfair, though. That's
all you
unfair.
could just break up and.
That's not true. That's not true at all, Nikki. I know
No.
plenty girls. I know watch me. I know girls already, right? In the breakup stage now. They're now busting up them and the man and talking 3-4 days thing. And it could be like a Sunday morning. Just come and get your things. Come and get your things.
Come and get it.
And you reach it. Woof, 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 dog bar, gate open. Thing. He take his knapsack, he bag and he gone. And this is about 10:30 because he trying to go and meet the partner them this Sunday morning.
Yeah,
Pick up his
that's,
thing.
that's
right?
true. That's
And
true.
at 4:15,
That's true.
at 4:15, she's in the shower
That's true.
listening to Beyonce album. While she's having the
All
shower,
the single ladies. All the
while
single
she's having the
ladies, all
shower,
the single ladies,
she stretches
all
out,
the single
pull the you know the enclosure, the thing that they have, slide that glass, and just tap the phone and put it on speaker and hey, how are you doing? I'm in the shower, baby. No, just going to see if you want to go to the movie. Movies, what we going and see? Yeah, we pick me up now, Daddy. By 6:15 Sunday evening, she went to the movies. On the way home from the movie, she stopped by the quick shop. You understand? And pick up that to-go sushi. You know the new one that I have in the shelf? And 2 of them with chopstick feeding one another at 10:45. It's so... But the man leash him on there at the morning 10 o'clock. You tell me about woman that's wait. All they don't wait at all.
I apologize. I just remembered. That's how I meet Jerry.
Yes.
The day after I broke up with my ex, I said, that's it, I wash my hand, man. And I went out to celebrate my singlehood.
She
And
leave
me,
the man
Jerry.
for Jerry. She didn't talk about how she leave the man and didn't know. But Penelope and them tell she long time ago, her mother say, hey, we have a man for leave he. Them telling, hey, leave he. We get a man and he from foreign.
No, it was my spirit telling me I need to clear the way.
You're a spiritual advisor all of a sudden? You're spiritual.
Not an advisor, a spirit.
God rest her soul, her spiritual advisor.
I said it's
was
time to clear the
Ola's
way.
mommy.
To clear the way for new positive vibes to come in.
That is Lou.
Yeah, crap now.
That is Lou. It was a Sunday.
Yeah,
They was
crap.
going to Island people party and they said,
It was island people.
leave
I never
here.
know the story.
We have a man for you.
No,
Kelly
I
come
break
and
up with a
dance
boyfriend
later.
this Saturday. I met
Because she
Jerry
was going to
Sunday.
let people to meet Jerry.
That was my spirit saying you need to clear the way.
Alright, that's your girlfriend.
Wow.
Them telling you lead a man because they find a
Well,
man
they just know how to
he's an
song make
ex.
things
Nikki,
sound
he
nice.
good looking. I told Rasa he's an ex. Yes, this one. He think and he think.
no.
Nikki started saying, forget he right. Take do my math, thing. You can see what he sell. Blam bam bam. Thing right night. Yeah. Bing bang boom bang bang bang. When she worked out the
Bang,
mathematics,
budung bang.
she realized what was going on.
Good morning. As Nikki said, most guys can't handle the truth because when they start to ask questions and you start to answer them, they're going to get upset and they're going to want to dig deeper. And then that relationship may not work because they will get so vexed and they will still just be digging and nagging you. Or they go bust up and forget about that. But on the men's side now, women love to make women feel little, then I should say. So if them know they was with your man 3, 4, 5 months ago, them looking to throw talk for you. You see that? I ain't able with that. So better you tell me upfront because women have a way to like bacchanal. Women don't know how to hush them out. So they will see it and feel like a true talk and you know that kind of way. So better you tell me upfront so when they do it, you know I wouldn't study nothing. You dig?
Yeah.
I
hear
dig.
you.
You
No,
dig?
because
All
the
you
way
dig?
men see it, and let's not pretend, no. Now only a property, for a better word, right? So even though all your left and come back, all you still want to know how she do it, why she do it, and can't handle it.
Hear me. I am all for the truth. I am all for finding out what went on. But I have a limit. I know myself, I have a limit, and there are certain questions I would ask you, and then there are certain questions I wouldn't ask you. Like, for example, I wouldn't ask you for the sock. I ain't asking that.
Because that's self-explanatory.
Yeah,
You know
I
it's a
will
must.
ask
It's a must.
Always a must.
Daddy, a girl and
Nah,
you
man.
break up and she was with somebody for a whole 6 months. 8 out of 10 times, they had relations.
I don't believe that.
Do you believe what?
I
That
don't
they
believe
would have
that she
relations.
have to soak.
I didn't say she have to.
No,
If
he's
it's a
saying,
ma- if
I
it's a
said
man,
it's
yeah.
a probability 8 out of 10 times she would.
Lady,
What is only trying to tell me?
man cannot handle the truth.
No, but for the 6-month period, we
Yeah.
won't together.
I know, all right.
Doesn't
so,
matter, bro.
So let me
But
tell you
you-
what has happened.
Remember you was
all
with
you
them,
break
you know?
up, all you break up,
was
and
with them, you know?
she's
So
your baby
that
now.
means you really don't love me then.
No,
and
no.
we really shouldn't be together.
She's your baby now, right? Right, all your back, she now bathed, all your cuddling,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden you will start to get flashback. Oh wait, a man was hugging she too. I wonder what they do. Man can't handle
Yeah,
it.
but my thing is, alright, even though I was with you before, right? If we get together, we now meet. She's so with other people already.
It's different.
That
The love wasn't there
different.
yet.
It
The love
wasn't
ain't there
yours
yet.
before.
Wasn't yours before. The love not there. Remember you get daddy
Only
two in that 2 years
only
time.
you basing my love off of a soak?
No, you missing the
What?
point, bro. But if you meet somebody for the first time, it's customary to ignore the past because
Yeah.
the love is fresh. You want this person new.
Yeah.
But when you already created
That
this
was your
new love with
baby.
this person, you want them now tight and all it together. Always, as Nikki they say, always we road now. Everything is all here. It's this and that. This boo and sugar plum and do dan and plum and lab right? It's all of that. And then bam, that come and done. And you lost that shibboloo for 6 months. Right? And then it come back. Obviously, in that little gap where you didn't have the lulu, shilulu, bulu, you will wonder what really went on. And you hear what
You
Chuck Lady
must-
now say?
you
Chuck Lady
must,
said the
Ro'dey.
guy she met in the 8 months of breaking up showed her the world and gave her time of her life. So a man
why she
ego
didn't
is
stay there?
automatically
Man
bruised.
ego.
It's the same point I was making earlier. The reason she didn't stay, even though that was a time, the people need to understand something. That's why I just have real confusion and arguments. I tell people we have a misconception about Horn. What she had was a period in her life, was a moment. The moment just lasted 8 months, but
Right.
it was still a moment, brother.
But Jaiga, what you said was true in terms of talking about the man's ego. It's, even if it's not about sex, just picture it. A man take and carry all over the world.
And I can't do that.
And you can't do that.
So
you will rent
you wouldn't take back a woman.
It's not a matter of win take me, but the
No, it's if you can
compatibility. Remember
handle
why
it.
they get back together? Listen to this: is they had children, they had a life. This is the man who she met and started her life with. So the union that come back together is not just about the fancy trips and all about,
Yeah.
She looking holistically that the father my children, he love my children, he's taking
love
care of
him.
the family. I love him on that level. But she a human being. She enjoyed 8 months of experiencing things in her life she never had before. You can't take that away from nobody. And that's why I tell people sometimes you might be in a relationship with somebody, and because of your shortcomings, depending on the individual, there are some girls who eye this long, Dan.
I agree.
Who eye
I
long,
agree.
You doing everything correct for them,
Yeah.
but they just want, and like because of guess maybe the people they are around their peers, they just like nice thing and want to experience pretty thing and will do something off, not because they don't love you, It's because of they never had the opportunity and it was shown to them. You know how much young girls I see, they're going good, with a little boyfriend, bam,
And
an
somebody-
older person
Yeah,
who a
or-
little thing might hit them out and just offer them something that is not regular or they're not accustomed to, and in that moment they might drop the ball. Not
Yep.
saying they don't love the person, bro. In the moment they might, and it happens all the time.
Yeah, but
but
this-
you
this
have to be
to
mature
me-
enough to know when that ball drop, how to pick it back up and deal with
And
it. Not
move on.
everybody can
You see,
pick
to
up the
me,
ball, Daddy.
Not everybody.
It goes back to the beginning of the ending of the relationship before the 6 months, right? Is according to how we break up.
Well,
we
yes.
If you alright, say for example, I had a girlfriend and she fly out and we break up and she spends 6 months and she come back
And amen that.
and we men back.
That
That's
is
something
easier.
different.
That easier. You know why? Because out
That
of
one
sight,
easier.
out of mind. Man can deal with that because
Alright,
any
she went
experience-
Toko and live.
Nah, she can't go Toko because you will know what
All
going
you
on.
study is how much man in Toko could climb tree and
Yeah,
how
son.
talented he
Yeah,
is.
son, how much
and
man in Toko had
yeah.
nice little fishing boat.
Boat.
Big, big
How much fish he give
fishing
her.
boat.
And
It's
my
a
That's
lot
what
of-
you could be studying.
Nah.
Remember, Ro'dey, that man in Toko, big fishing boat. You could real big, and that big sea.
And you have a little pirogue down the road.
At the end
Hello?
of the day, at the end of the day,
Hello.
at the end of the day, she come
She
back here,
will
right?
compare
At the
the
end of the
pirogue and the big boat
At
down
the
in
end of the day,
Toko.
she come back now, so
Alright.
she will come back.
You remember Toko? Big.
Big boat.
Toko how
Big.
big?
It
Toko
have-
And
how
down in
big?
there go, you only have a one engine in us.
The man have a cruise ship down in Toko.
You have a big.
All it does confuse me when it comes to love. I ain't gonna lie. All it confuse me when it comes to love. About engine and climbing tree.
Oh, you play chopping and play, you know what we
Oh,
talking
all of a
about.
sudden, you comedian,
Yeah.
you ain't know what we talking
You know
about.
it, you play chopping.
All of a sudden, you
Me and
confused.
I not saying I ain't go tot, but I will get over it and I tell you before.
Oh, so
it
you're
have certain
toting.
questions that I would not ask.
But that is
Because
it.
I know
Every
myself.
man
You're trying
must
to
know
protect
what they
yourself.
can
Yeah, I
ask
know
or not.
myself. That's why I say I wouldn't ask certain questions. I wouldn't because I would just get upset.
But in the
But if I love you,
but in the back of your mind,
key, as always just say, if you ain't seeing it, you ain't gonna know.
all right,
So me not asking nothing.
do ask. Do tell.
No.
So that's what we learned from today. Do ask.
Don't tell, bro.
Yeah.
Do tell.
I mean telling you nothing either. Once you ain't asking me, me ain't saying nothing.
I just believe that if you'll get back
But you ought to be
together.
real dumb. You can imagine you lying down comfortable in the situation after the 6 months and you lie down, and on the 7th month, well, after the makeup month, the makeup week, right? You just chip it, just give us honey. But you know, I said, Sandra, and I said, you ought to be chopping bad to do that. Who does that? Nobody does that.
So let me tell you fellas something, right? You take her back, right? Say she could have come from 1 to 10. You teach her how to count from 1 to 10. But she come back, she talking 11, 12, 13, 14. She starting to do add maths. Baba. She learned things from the man.
Yeah, but it's going to benefit us now.
Oh, I like how you're thinking. Really?
It's
You're
going
not
to benefit
studying.
us now.
Oh, she could do the helicopter. Me never teach you that.
I never knew you could have do the wheelbarrow twist.
Well, I taking that wheelbarrow and carrying it up the hill.
The barbed wire twist.
I like
The
that.
wheelbarrow.
I like Ro'dey.
Show me the barbed wire
Show
twist.
me
girl.
too.
Show me the barbed wire twist. I want to learn that move.
Well, guys, we always say, every relationship is different.
Everyone.
Everyone, and you must know your partner and what they can handle, what they can't handle.
Correct.
And especially if you want to make a relationship work.
Yeah, I teach her the cripple cockroach already. She went and show her man it.
Cripple cock.
Let me show you.
No! I don't.
It's okay, buddy.
All right,
It's okay,
get off
buddy.
my foot.
It's okay, bro. We all right. You're all right. Guys, thank you so much for being a part of it.
This is the third party. Jaiga, Nikki, Ro'dey.